Hi, welcome to the Change Leadership Academy, the place where leaders can come to for leadership nuggets and also for schooling, for methods, for strategies, in becoming the amazing leaders that they can become. This is the place. So if you're just scrolling through and you're having some difficulty and you're a leader and you're having difficulty in motivating your team, and you're having problems in communication, which I will be talking about here shortly, this is the place. And you're not sure where you are in leading, or if you even know how to lead. This is the place. Just a little bit about me. I think I have maybe just one video. We've just started this platform, so welcome. You're some of the founding viewers for this platform here. Again, I'm Tangelia, and what caused me to get into the field of leadership is that I was a healthcare professional, and I have been an educator and a leader in faculty leader in higher ed. And I tell you, I was working in an institution that was very, 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 very toxic. I mean, very toxic. And I didn't even have to have a degree in leadership or anything in order for me to tell that there was some very horrendous issues with my manager or boss or chair, I should say, and also the head of the school. It didn't take a rocket scientist to realize that there were some really toxic and really bad issues, some issues that were going on there that nobody was doing anything about, and it was a revolving door of employees there. And so, anyway, I said I want to know how to lead. What is leadership all about? And of course, as I was teaching actually before I had my leadership degree, and I was just modeling actually how it's with my teaching and the leader, I was modeling what was shown to me when I was in school. And I said, I need to know the tools so I can actually project myself, knowing what I need to know to be a great leader, and also to know how organizations supposed to function in a positive working environment. And so that's what I did. And so I have a master's in educational leadership, and my doctorate is in organizational change and administration. And so you are in the right place, because I will be sharing with you how you can win. How you can win. Now, there is a criteria, I should say. And that criteria is that when there are going to be a little bit of punches in there, because it was for me. And what I mean by that is that there would be some principles or ethical standards that will be required of you as you become the leader that your team will follow. So if everybody's not following you, you're not a good leader. And I know that sounds pretty heavy right there. I know that sounds pretty heavy. But if everyone is not following you, it's two things I should say, is that you're not a good leader, or the other part is that you have a worker or workers, or I should say team members that just don't want to be there anymore, and they're just there buying out time. is one of those two things. Okay. So I just wanted to give that introductory, and I will be sharing with you. We're not going to get to that point yet as far as execution, but we are getting there. Just stick with me because there is a process. This is the Change Leadership Academy. Whereas we know when we are in school, those of us have been in school, which I know most of all of us have, uh, even if we had to start in elementary school, there's a process. It builds, okay? The information builds. So if you come here and you have missed a couple of videos that I have done, I would really suggest to you to go back and look at those videos. If you have seen some, if you're looking at this now and have not seen the first one, I think this is maybe the second one. And we have to be transparent with each other. I think this is the second one because I'm just building this school because I said I need to contribute to establishing or helping leaders, I should say, out there who want concise, transparent leadership information. And it's free right here on YouTube. Okay. Now, for those that want a little bit more, again, there is a platform that I'm on school. It is the Leadership Academy, the Change Leadership Academy. Mind you, it's not just a leadership academy, it is the Change Leadership Academy. And this is actually teaching you, if you want to know how to lead and how to make change within your organization or where you are working, whatever institution, organization, company, educational setting, healthcare setting. I'm in the health field, also dental health field. This is the place for you. So let's get started, and I'll talk to you more about where we're going to go to get more intimate with communicating and collaborating um, on that. So, what I'm briefly going to share with you right now is 5 mistakes that leaders make that causes their team members not to follow. It's just 5 mistakes that leaders make. 5 mistakes that leaders make. Okay? Your number one, your team member does not have a clear vision. They do not know the mission, the clear mission and the vision of the company, or even the clear mission or the vision of the task that they're supposed to be doing and why they're doing it. Yeah, there needs to be a mission. And they have to be able to have bought into it. They need to agree to it, understand it, why they're doing what they're doing. It could be a product. Those that may be working in manufacturing and you're manufacturing a product on the line or something of that nature. Okay, well, the team members need to know why it's important that we want the quality of this product to come out superb. You know, it could be a faculty member. We're wanting to make sure that our students excel to the highest degree because we're wanting for them to be successful because of XYZ. It could be trying to be the best school or rate the best school in your area in the county or in the state or whatever it is. There has to be a mission, a vision for your team members in order they have to buy into it. Now, and if you haven't bought into it, you need to believe in it first. because you will not be able to sell that vision to them if you're not clear on it yourself. Number two, poor communication. Poor communication. A lot of times I've seen team members, they're still confused. If your company or organization just sends out emails, that could be very still confusing as far as what is really expected of them. Um, it is so critical to have that face to face, whether it's on a Zoom or Teams call, that face to face, so your team members will be able to have an opportunity to ask questions. If that is not implemented in your company or institution, I highly recommend being able to have a two-way, we call that two-way conversation. A two-way conversation. It will be a one-way if you're just sending out messages or directives and the team member is not allowed or not able to give their opinion or suggestions or to be able to get clarification. We want two-way communication, two-way conversation. And if that's not happening, you want to start implementing that. Okay? Mistake number three is you haven't built a relationship. You have not built a relationship with your team members. Sometimes leaders feel like we can't be vulnerable or even nice. I don't, that's old school to have this mean authoritarian, do as I say and not as I do. That doesn't even work with kids anymore. And as you know, parents are leaders. So children are going to follow their parents. So if you're a parent out there, or your auntie and uncle, niece, grandparent, family member, kids, they will follow what they see. And that's the same with employees. Pardon me, we're going to substitute the word employees with team members. Okay, we say team members. But building a relationship is so critical because your team members want to know that you understand them. I'm telling you, people come to work with all types of issues, and we must become sensitive to that, especially in this day and time. We must become sensitive to what our team members are going through. I mean, you don't have to know their personal life, but if they want to talk, we must be willing to listen. So there should be an open door policy. If your office is there, you need to have your office open anytime, or some office hours where your team members are accessible. You are accessible to them, and they are accessible to you. I mean, this may be something new to a lot of you, but if you're wanting to be an effective, a servant leader, by the way, these are biblical principles here at the Change Leadership Academy. The foundation are biblical principles. And so, as we know, the ultimate leader, we know who the ultimate leader is, but we want to be a servant leader. And that is not do as I say and say, or not do it, not do as I do, or say as I say, but you want to be the follower. You want someone You want to be that leader that your team will follow. And actually, you do want them to say and do what you do. Actually, you do want them because you want them to follow you. In other words, you don't want them to say, you know how the parents say, uh, do as I say, but not as I do. There you go. You want them to follow you. So build that relationship. Build a relationship where people feel that, number four, that they can trust you, that they can communicate with you, and that you will be vulnerable and have empathy, sympathy, um, as far as what their concerns are with their job or a problem that they may be having. This is going to transform your leadership. If there's no better time to transform your leadership, it is now. We need you. We need this transformation in you right now, today. Today. It starts with you. It started with me. And some of the things that you're going to learn and the strategies that you're going to learn, it's going to feel uncomfortable. I'm just letting you know it's going to feel a little uncomfortable. And you're probably going to do a little bit of soul searching. But as I close here, not going to hold you long because we're going to meet on school. Get the link. Get the link. It's in the description. The Change Leadership Academy to take you to the About page. Sign up. All you leaders, we want to collaborate. I have some amazing information on there right now that you need to start your transformation. If you want to make a difference with the team members that you have and to build a climate, a working climate of positivity and retention, this is what you need. In closing, I just want to read to you Mark 10:45. Even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. Are you willing to serve? Are you willing to serve your team members? Now, if you're in a company where this is not the pattern, then you might want to get your executive or your COO or your um, director to be on this call with you right here at the Change Leadership Academy. Because guess what? Everybody needs to be on board. Everybody needs to be on board and have the same mindset and be able to be on one accord. This is some good stuff here. And I get emotional about it. And so it is so critical that we change the working environments that we are in and change your team members by showing that you care. And we'll talk about in the next video what that will do when you show that you care, when you show vulnerability, when you have an open door policy that I hear you. I'm listening, not just listening, but I truly hear your concerns. It will change the trajectory of your leadership. All right. Click that subscribe button so this information can get out on YouTube to other leaders and other executives and other managers and other directors. They need to hear this. They need to hear this. And I'll meet you on school. Right now is a free membership. Just for now, it will not be free for long. I'm just letting you know. It will not be free for long. So you want to be on the founding members. I just opened it up. So I already have some amazing information on there. And so go on in. It will take you, the link will take you to my about page. And then you want to go ahead on and sign up. Go on in there in that community. Tell me who you are, what industry you work in, and start looking at the amazing information. First of all, you must be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You must be transformed by the renewing of your mind. If you're not just being the thought of being a servant leader, if you're not there, it's going to take a lot of humility. It's going to take humility, a lot of reflection. Let's start over. Let's start over anew. Start over and say, hey, I want to be the leader that my team members truly want to follow. All right. I think I've said enough for tonight. I'm recording this at nighttime, and click that subscribe button so you know when the next video comes up. I'll meet you on school on the Change Leadership Academy. All right, we'll have weekly calls. You'll see on there. I have it's an amazing area where all of us leaders right now, just for leaders, directors, managers, team members, I have something for you. But if you know, feel free to look at the videos, because you'll be learning also. One day you'll be a leader, so you will be ready to roll and be the leader that people will want to follow. All right, I will see you the next time, and I will see you in the Change Leadership Academy. Click the link, and I'll see you the next time. Take care.